It's another beautiful day, my people. Welcome to OPAG News. Well, today, few hours to the general elections, the INEC boss is assuring Nigerians a free, fair and credible elections on Saturday. All 36 states of the Federation have received sensitive election materials for onward distribution to the various local government areas. In Benue State, OPAG News gathered that sensitive materials, particularly the ballot papers and results sheets, has been handed over to INEC by the Apex Bank as well as Lagos State. Now, the big question is, with the level of fuel scarcity and new Naira note scarcity, what is expected as most filling stations and banks in the country are experiencing long queues? On the part of INEC, the Resident Electoral Commissioner of Benue State, Professor Samuel Egu, said the CBN has arranged all physical cash needed for operations and other logistics for a smooth elections, that is for Benue State and the other 35 states in the country.
We had the opportunity this morning to firm up agreements with the NATO and the Road Transport Workers Union. And as you can see outside, some of their vehicles are already queued up for movement of ballot papers. We have challenges of cash because there are things we do. If you don't have cash to pay, for example, 1,000 Naira for feeding or for transport of adult staff we are deploying, we are going to run into a cul-de-sac. And what INEC has done is to walk through the central bank for INEC offices across the country to have access to the amount of cash they need for their operations.
Now, Nigerians are involved in this process and are complaining of lack of accessibility to cash and fuel. Talking to some people at the bank and at the filling station who refuse to be recorded, say that queues for fuel are at the filling station that are willing to sell for the government approved price, which is 185 Naira. And then at some of the marketers' price who are willing to sell for 210 Naira. Though the product is in other filling stations but at a higher price. For that, you can get the product but at a higher cost. So somewhere on the position that when it comes to cash and fuel availability, that fuel is available but at the higher price in filling stations that are not crowded. And then filling stations are accepting card transactions for payment. So it's kind of a bit easier, but there are still queues at the bank. So with this, we hope that the election would not be hindered due to some difficulties people are facing. Now, let's move to our celebrity gist. Tonto Dikeh has again blown hot as his ex-husband, Olakunle Churchill, took to his social media page to wish her son a happy birthday, saying Churchill is a deadbeat social media daddy. Remember that Tonto Dikeh in 2020 accused Churchill of not caring for their son and abandoning them, not taking responsibility as a father, but go on social media every time to wish him on his birthday. This time around, Tonto Dikeh called Churchill a deadbeat dad. Churchill this time around didn't stay silent as he revealed a voice note where Tonto Dikeh said she would have killed him.
If I was still with Churchill till today, Churchill would have died. I'll give you my poison. Simple as that. And I would not have not one bad thing, as in feeling bad, guilty. No guilt. I'll walk away with, oh, I'm a widow. Because it was better that I became a widow.
Also, Churchill shared another audio of Tonto Dikeh tearfully begging Prince Gbokpogiri, her ex-boyfriend, to take her child like his own and to ensure his father, which is Churchill, never comes close to him.
Begging you to take care of my son for me. Just please, just take care of my son for me. That's all I'm going to beg you to do. Please, please just do this one thing for me. Don't let his father go close to him. Just take him like your own. Please, do everything that you can. Do everything you can to please raise him like your own. That's all I'm going to say to you. I'm tired. My heart is tired.
Churchill did not keep silent and tagged the voice note online saying, "See the person that is blaming the father of our child online. Meanwhile, deep down, this was what Churchill posted." He also shared a photo of Tonto Dikeh online saying she's always playing the victim to gain public sympathy and attract the attention she wants. Meanwhile, according to Churchill, Tonto Dikeh took his 22 million naira SUV, sold it without his consent, and refused to give him either the money or the car. Also, Churchill said Tonto denied him access to his son and threatened to burn any gift he gets for him. According to Churchill, that scared him. Churchill further said he is a software engineer and not a Yahoo boy, as Tonto had termed him, and that Tonto is known for particularly shaming and tarnishing the image of her ex-partners. Tonto Dikeh fired back at Churchill, referring back to her 2020 video where he claimed of buying his son gifts.
My son a car when I left him, just to show people that, oh, I get money. You said you bought your son a car. What was that car again? I think it was I can't remember, but it was GLC, something like GMC. Yes, the GMC. You say you bought your son a GMC. There's no GMC anywhere. You bought you use your fraud money to buy cars so you can ship your money into Nigeria, sell the car, and you got your money. Well, I live with my son. I see my son every day of his life. From his head to his toe, I am responsible for my son. I cater for that boy.
Now guys, let's have your thoughts on this. Was Olakule Churchill wrong for celebrating his son on his birthday? Do hit the subscribe button so you will be notified on our next update on this.